found the information provided useful. To kind of conclude this session, we're going to just look at some sort of ethical issues. It could be we may experience a lack of respect for others. There may be some issues around athlete welfare, cheating, which links to kind of behaviour management, which we're going to look at in later sessions, and equity in terms of being fair and impartial. Ethical issues in sport relation to interpersonal relations in terms of power differentiations, contributing to the opportunity to enrich personal development in our players. So elements of our coaching practice, it could be around our demeanour and our behaviour, the role of a coach, so how we act and react to players. The coach's interpersonal behaviour with performers, so how we work one-to-one, determining and condoning performance behaviour, so our responsibility to make sure we eradicate key sexist, gender comments, racist comments, and instill that. And then obviously that we work in a professional manner with all athletes and players. So we definitely have an opportunity as coaches and people working in sport to impact on the moral and cultural development of children and youth. So to conclude this session, I'd like you to complete the following tasks, which focuses on dealing with unacceptable behaviour. So what I'd like you to do is spend a little bit of time reading through the following scenarios and jot down some ideas of what you would do in this situation. Scenario 1. One of your participants in your coaching session begins to use racially abusive language which is clearly upsetting other participants. What would you do? Scenario 2. One of the participants from your coaching session approaches you to complain about they are being bullied and received from another person in the group. What would you do? And then the final one. If a participant wants to complain about discrimination, describe the procedures that you would follow in dealing with this. Hopefully this task is actually giving you some real life examples of things that you may experience and how to cope and deal with these situations. Spending a bit of time going through the process in a paper exercise can often have an impact on how you would deal with these situations in real life. Hopefully you found this session useful and can take some information to inform your practice and develop yourself as a person working in sport or as a coach.